As my kids have gotten older, they're getting tired of managing their money as cash in a jar, and they wanted a debit card. I had heard of the Greenlight debit card for kids, but the least expensive Greenlight plan is $5 a month. And I'm a bit of a cheapskate, so I wanted to know if there are any free options for debit cards for kids. Thankfully, I found three really good options. The first is the STEP app. The STEP app is an app and a card that works for children over 13. If you want quick, simple, and completely free, STEP app is a great option. Some pros to the STEP app are it takes only 5 minutes to set it up, it has literally zero fees, and it builds credit for the teen. There are also lots of options for transferring money in and out of the STEP account. And it works really well if you have other family members that want to send money to the kids. Like if you're in a situation of a blended family or you have a grandparent that wants to send money to the kids. Some negatives to the STEP app are that it is only for kids over 13, so it's not going to work for everybody. Also, it does not have a lot of parental controls. Once the money is in the teen's account, they can spend it however they want. If you're comparing it to something like Greenlight, Greenlight allows you to have very granular parental controls. You can control it all the way down to the store level. So you can say they have $10 to spend at Target and $30 to spend at gas stations. I don't feel like that kind of control is necessary for my kids. I trust that they're responsible enough with their money, but I understand that some parents of younger kids might want that kind of control. If you want to know more about the STEP app, I did make a full video review of that one. And if you want to sign up for STEP, please use my referral link down below and you'll get $5 free in your new account. So, second option is the Capital One Money account. Capital One Money is a full checking account that is available for kids ages 8 and up together with an adult. It is really difficult to find checking accounts that allow children under 13, so this one's pretty nice that it allows kids as young as 8. Some other positives to this account are it has some really nice features, including setting specific savings goals. So if they want to save up for a phone, they can set that goal inside their app. It also includes lots of other nice checking features like mobile check deposit and the ability to direct deposit as they get older and have a job. And when they age out of the account, it converts into a very nice adult checking account. The only negative I can really think of the Capital One Money account is it doesn't have the sort of parental controls like Greenlight has. Once the money is in their account, they can spend it pretty much however they want. It's similar to STEP in that way. If you want to know more about the Capital One Money account and how it compares to other teen checking accounts, check out my video about best bank accounts for kids and teens. I'll link to that one at the end. The third option I found for a free debit card for kids is Chase First Banking. Chase First Banking is only available to people who already have a Chase checking account, and it can be for kids ages 6 and up. Some positives of the Chase First Banking account is that it does have all those detailed parental controls like Greenlight, because it's actually powered by Greenlight. You can specify specific stores that the children can spend money at or specific categories. It also has other nice features like specific savings goals in the app. With Chase First Banking, you can also use Chase ATMs for free. Some negatives of Chase First Banking is that it is not a regular checking account. So it doesn't have access to any kind of deposits. If you do want a full feature checking account at Chase, they do have a high school checking for kids age 13 and up, and I talk more about that in my other video. Another negative to this account is it can only be managed by one single parent. For Chase First Banking, I would not recommend signing up for a Chase checking account for the adult just to get this kid's debit card, because Chase checking accounts all have pretty high fees. There are ways that you can get around the checking account fees at Chase, but it's a lot of hoops to jump through just to get a kid's debit card. But if you're already a Chase checking customer, I think this is a really good option. In the end, I decided to open up a Capital One Money account for my 12-year-old and my 13-year-old, and they're very happy with them. For my 13-year-old daughter, I also opened a STEP account because it's so convenient and it's helping her build credit. Next up, check out my video about best checking accounts for kids and teens.